Hello everyone, Inventor719 here, and a while back, probably about 2 summers ago now, I made a mini flamethrower with a syringe and a lighter. It was a pretty cool video, but got some hate because it was very small. If you haven't seen the video, I'll post a link right up here. Go watch it. It was very popular, got lots of views, and so for that reason I have decided to do it again. This time the only difference is that we are going to be doing the extra large version. This, of course, is still not going to be a military-grade flamethrower that will take down houses or cars. It'll still just be a nifty project you can do indoors or outdoors. Quick, easy, and cheap to build. All you're going to need for this project is a large syringe, a large lighter, your propellant, of course I'm using Axe, some tools for the lighter, and a hot glue gun. First step is to take a look at your lighter. So this one here, as you can see, it is pretty large. I don't have tiny hands, I don't think. And I'd say it's probably about 4 inches long. But the problem is, here's the size of the flame, non-existent. Even if you adjust it to fully maximum, it's still nothing awesome. So we're going to go ahead and take off those 2 screws to adjust the flame. Now that the screws are off of our jumbo light, I'm going to go ahead and take off the little metal cover just like that. And as you can see, there's the adjuster knob. And before, it was constrained to that little slot on the piece of metal. But now, as you can see, the plus is pointed to the right. So we're going to go ahead and open the flame up all the way by moving it as far as it can go. Now when you pull on the lighter, we have a good sized flame. Next, I simply reinstalled the cover of the lighter just for aesthetics. And I used some scissors to open up this slot so that you can keep it fully opened. The next step, if you haven't already guessed, is to take your syringe. Mine is a very large 2-ounce syringe. You can go ahead and remove the end cap, you won't be needing that. And you can go ahead and mock up the placement. And the key here is that the end of your nozzle and where the flame is line up pretty flush. Like that, for example, so when you light the flame, it goes right near the tip of the syringe. So I'm going to go ahead and mount mine right about there. The easiest way to do that, I have found, is just to simply use a hot glue gun and place a nice consistent bead all the way down your lighter. Make sure your hot glue gun isn't set on the hottest setting, as you don't want to burst open the lighter. And then go ahead and set it in place, and while it's still wet, move it into position, like I said, so the tip of both items are flush up and down. So there you have it, the final product. Very simple to make. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you some testing. I decided to keep it simple. I was thinking of ways to integrate the fuel system into the syringe, but for now all you have to do is take, like I said, something flammable or explosive such as Axe. Do the smallest spray in the back. You can experiment with different amounts. Insert the back of the plunger, and then I'll show you a quick testing here. Go ahead and light the lighter, then plunge on the syringe. Just like that. Let's back it up a little bit. Alright, here's test number 2 with a bit more fluid in the end. Take 3, here we go. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this revised version of my original flamethrower project. If you remember seeing the first one, I also got a lot of comments to use actual fluids rather than vapors, so such as gasoline or like 90% alcohol, and I'm sure that would work, but in a plastic container with your hand right here, I don't quite know if you want to shoot 2 ounces of gasoline that close to your thumb, so I like this version quite a bit better. You can experiment with different items. If you do put a little bit of alcohol in here, or a little bit of gas, so that there's vapors which will be caught on fire, it would work very well as well. I just had this Axe on hand. It's not meant to be a huge